Remember the electrifying 80s comedy where two awkward teens hacked together their dream woman using a computer? That's right. Weird Science from 1985. Fast forward to 2025, and join us as we revisit the iconic cast then and now. From Anthony Michael Hall to Kelly LeBrock, let's stir up that sweet nostalgia and see how time has transformed these stars. Number 1. Anthony Michael Hall as Gary. Born in 1968, at 17 in 1985, Anthony Michael Hall portrayed awkward teen Gary, the inventive half of the duo creating Lisa via computer. Post-film, he joined Saturday Night Live as its youngest cast member, starred in Edward Scissorhands and the Dead Zone series, and appeared in The Dark Knight. Highlights include playing Bill Gates in Pirates of Silicon Valley and roles in Halloween Kills. At 57 in 2025, he's active in Reacher Season 3, Roswell Delirium, and Trigger Warning. Number 2. Kelly LeBrock as Lisa. Born in 1960, at 25 in 1985, Kelly LeBrock played sultry, superpowered Lisa, the fantasy woman blending beauty and chaos. After she starred in Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal, featured in Wrongfully Accused, and appeared on Celebrity Fit Club and Hell's Kitchen. Later roles included Xerophilia and A Prince for Christmas. At 65 in 2025, she celebrated Weird Science's 40th anniversary with interviews, embraced ranch life, and focused on family and grandchildren. Number 3. Elon Mitchell Smith as Wyatt. Born in 1969, at 16 in 1985, Elon Mitchell Smith depicted shy, affluent Wyatt, Gary's pal navigating Lisa's wild antics. Following, he led in The Chocolate War and Superboy, but retired from acting in 1991 after Silk Stockings. He voiced Axe Cop and guest starred on The Goldbergs in 2017. At 56 in 2025, he's an associate professor of English at California State University, Long Beach, publishing on medieval culture and cinematic adaptations. Number 4. Bill Paxton as Chet. Born in 1955 at 30 in 1985, Bill Paxton comically embodied Chet, Wyatt's tyrannical brother morphing into a blob. Afterward, he excelled in Aliens, Apollo 13, Twister, and Titanic, directed Frailty, and starred in Big Love, earning Golden Globe nods. He featured in Edge of Tomorrow and Hatfields and McCoys, gaining an Emmy nomination. Paxton died in 2017 at 61 from a stroke after heart surgery complications. Number 5. Suzanne Snyder as Deb. Born in 1962, at 22 in 1985, Suzanne Snyder played Deb, Gary's optimistic girlfriend infusing teen chaos with warmth. Later, she starred in Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Return of the Living Dead Part 2, guest starred on Seinfeld, Family Ties, and Jake and the Fat Man. Her last role was in Dancing on a Dry Salt Lake in 2010. At 62 in 2025, she's retired from acting, now a yoga teacher and wellness coach. Number 6. Judy Aronson as Hilly. Born in 1964, at 21 in 1985, Judy Aronson portrayed Hilly, Wyatt's supportive girlfriend amid the film's chaotic events. Post-movie, she starred in American Ninja, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and Hannibal, guest starred on Beverly Hills 90210 and Full House, and featured in the Friday the 13th documentary. At 61 in 2025, she runs Pilates studios in Los Angeles, auditions for roles, celebrates Weird Science's 40th anniversary, and shares family life on Instagram. Number 7. Robert Downey Jr. as Ian. Born in 1965 at 20 in 1985, Robert Downey Jr. played Ian, the sleazy bully heightening comic tension. Afterward, he shone in Less Than Zero, earned an Oscar nod for Chaplin, won a Golden Globe for Ally McBeal, starred as Iron Man in the MCU, and took an Oscar for Oppenheimer. At 60 in 2025, he celebrated his birthday with Vault interviews, continues Broadway work from McNeil, and prepares for Doctor Doom in upcoming Avengers films. Number 8. Robert Rustler as Max. Born in 1965 at 20 in 1985, Robert Rustler depicted Max, Ian's arrogant jock sidekick tormenting the protagonists. Following, he appeared in A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Vamp, Thrashin', Babylon 5 as Warren Keffer, and guest starred on the Unit 24 and Star Trek Enterprise. Later, he featured in Jacob's Wife. At 60 in 2025, he's attending Horror Realm Convention in February, sharing family posts on Instagram, and occasionally acts in documentaries. Number 9. Vernon Wells as Lord General. Born in 1945, at 40 in 1985, Vernon Wells played the menacing Lord General, Lisa's summoned biker gang leader. After he portrayed Bennett in Commando, starred in Fortress, Power Rangers Time Force as Rancic, and appeared in Silent Night, Zombie Night. He earned awards for Trouble Is My Business. At 80 in 2025, he remains active with over 240 credits, celebrating his career in action films and conventions. Number 10. Britt Leech as Al. Born in 1938, at 47 in 1985, Britt Leech portrayed Al, Gary's quirky father offering comic relief. Post-film, he featured in Baby Boom, The Great Outdoors, and Tales from the Crypt, with his final role in Father of the Bride. He retired in the early 1990s and co-edited Country Connections magazine until 1999. At 87 in 2025, he lives privately in Sherman Oaks, California, away from the spotlight. Number 11. Mikul Barryman as Mutant Biker. Born in 1948, at 37 in 1985, Mikul Barryman portrayed a mutant biker in the film's Wild Party scene. After Weird Science, he starred in The Devil's Rejects, appeared in The X-Files and Star Trek, and featured in Z Nation from 2014 to 2018. Known for The Hills Have Eyes and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, his condition hypohidrotic ectodermal dysplasia shaped horror roles. At 77 in 2025, he attends conventions and advocates for environmental protection. Number 12. Ivor Barry as Henry. Born in 1919, at 66 in 1985, Ivor Barry played Henry, the Donnelly brothers' grandfather. Post-film, he guest starred in Highway to Heaven and Punky Brewster, and appeared in Action Jackson. His career included Bonanza, Bewitched, Hawaii Five-0, Mission, Impossible, and The $6 Million Man. Barry died in 2006 at 87 from heart failure. Number 13. John Kapalos as Candy Bar Owner. Born in 1956, at 29 in 1985, John Kapalos depicted the sleazy candy bar owner. Following Weird Science, he starred in Forever Night as Detective Shanka, The Shape of Water, Big Sky, and The Umbrella Academy. Highlights include The Breakfast Club, Roxanne, Internal Affairs, and guest roles on Seinfeld and The X-Files. At 69 in 2025, he remains active in television and film projects. Number 14. Chino Fats Williams as Bar Patron. Born in 1933, at 52 in 1985, Chino Fats Williams appeared as a bar patron. After Weird Science, he featured in Jumpin' Jack Flash, Wildcats, Action Jackson, Roadhouse, and House Party. Notable roles include The Terminator, Rocky III, Iron Eagle, and Night of the Creeps. Williams died in 2000 at 66 from kidney failure complications. Number 15. Jill Whitlo as Perfume Salesgirl. Born in 1963, at 22 in 1985, Jill Whitlo played the Perfume Salesgirl. Post-film, she led in Night of the Creeps as Cynthia, starred in Twice Dead and Ghost Chase, featured in Winger's Hungry Video, and guest starred on Airwolf and Freddy's Nightmares. She retired in the 1990s. At 62 in 2025, she lives privately as a mother of two. Number 16. Wallace Langam as the Weenies. Born in 1965, at 20 in 1985, Wallace Langam played Art, one of the menacing Weenies biker gang members. After Weird Science, he starred in The Larry Sanders Show as Phil, Veronica's Closet, and CSI as David Hodges for 15 seasons, plus CSI, Vegas Revival. Highlights include guest roles on The Boys and Perry Mason. At 60 in 2025, he's active, recently appearing in CSI, Vegas Finale, and upcoming projects. Number 17. Mikul Robbins as the Weenies. Born in 1959, at 26 in 1985, Mikul Robbins portrayed one of the Weenies, the chaotic biker invaders. Post-film, he starred as Detective Garner in the witchcraft horror series, appeared in B-movies like The Slumber Party Massacre 2 and Deep Space, and worked in music videos. He also photographed for Playboy. At 66 in 2025, he maintains a low profile, occasionally attending conventions and sharing photography online. Number 18. Renee Props as the Weenies. Born in 1962, at 23 in 1985, Renee Props played a member of the Weenies biker gang. Following Weird Science, she portrayed Ellie Snyder on As the World Turns, appeared in Get Shorty, Can't Hardly Wait, and guest starred on Parker Lewis Can't Lose and Seinfeld. Later roles included Once Upon a Time in Queens. At 63 in 2025, she's largely retired, focusing on family after her acting career. Number 19. Dimitch Davis as Bartender. Born in 1941, at 44 in 1985, Dimitch Davis depicted the bartender in the film's bar scene. After Weird Science, he featured in films like Mean Streets, Swashbuckler, and The Terminator, plus TV shows including Hill Street Blues and Hunter. As a musician, he performed jazz and blues. At 84 in 2025, he lives privately with no recent acting credits noted. Number 20. Mary Steele Smith as Girl in Bathroom. Born in 1956, at 29 in 1985, Mary Steele Smith played the girl in Bathroom during the party chaos. Post-movie, she appeared in Rabbit Test, HOTS, Cheech and Chong's next movie, Death Valley, and American Gigolo. She also wrote plays and performed stand-up. Steele Smith passed away in 2024 at 68 from Alzheimer's disease. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.